All right, what's up, champions? Welcome to Elevate the World. I'm I'm Prince. We got Ange Fit and we got Scotty the Body online as well. All right. Yo, so today, man, we are going to be discussing gym etiquette. That's a spicy topic, and a couple of fitness products and supplements that we do or do not like. I don't know. You don't know what you're going to get. All right. But first, just saying, but first, let's go ahead and get that quote of the day from Ange. She's always hitting us with the wise words. So let's see what she's got for us today.
Well, I have to quote the bodybuilding legend himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I'm
Love
not
it.
going to read the quote in his voice. Okay. So
Oh,
here it is. For me, life is about continuously being hungry. The meaning of life is not simply to exist or to survive, but to move ahead, to go up, to achieve, and to conquer.
Hey, that says it all. I mean, when I'm naturally always hungry, hungry for
always,
food, but also
Strong.
always
always.
for more, always for more. Yeah, definitely. That's big though, because like I feel like that's the biggest thing to grasp. Everyone needs to grasp their mind around is that like we're put here to live, but not just to exist, to like contribute something. You know what I mean? Like you leave something behind, even when you leave the earth in your human form. So good quote.
Yes.
Love
Yes.
that.
And on my emails at the bottom, I have take over life. Don't let life take you over.
Hmm. All day.
Love that as well.
I just did two quotes. I just did two. Is that
Yeah,
allowed?
we giving them too much, too much. Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all heard that.
Moving on. Moving
Save your
on.
quotes. Save your quotes.
Save them. Save them.
All right, well, good stuff. Thank you for that quote, Ange. Let's get right to it. So let's talk about gym etiquette first. I want to talk about, man, it's a heavy. Listen to Scotty. You know it's heavy. It's heavy in so many different ways. Like because
We're gonna
like
get some comments.
right, it's okay. Drop them because we want the feedback. We want to, this is an interactive process. All right, like I mean the etiquette from big box gym, private studio, group fitness, whatever it may be. There's always an etiquette to something, and I mean I'll start by saying why I feel like it's important. First thing I want to say is that how you do anything is how you do everything. So that the way you conduct yourself inside of the gym, you know what I mean? Even whether you realize it or not, it bleeds into some other piece of your life. You know what I mean? I think that, for us three, we're really motivated. Like the gym is like our sanctuary. Like that's like for the most part, like we go there to get better too. That's therapy. You know, some people it's hard for them just to get through that door. So like, why not make it easier for the person that it wasn't even easy for them to get through the door. You know what I mean? We're all here to better ourselves, obviously. So for someone else, it might be harder for them to get through the door. You know what I mean? So an example of pretty much like just making it easier on them is re-racking the weights. You may not even know, but you're setting an example for someone, you know what I mean, in a sense. And then you kind of contribute toward creating a more positive culture. I like to look at it as daily deposits, let's just say like, I'm helping out around the gym in a sense of like, I re-racked my weights. I, wiped off the equipment that I used. I pick up the trash that I tossed that missed the trash can, you know what I mean? And just as a daily deposit, whether my intention is for it to come back to me or not, like I'm being that change that I would like to see in the world, you know what I mean? And it comes back in some form or some way. So I think that's why it's important. I think that I got a lot I wrote in here. I don't want to give it all to y'all. But yeah, and it's just important just to think about, okay, like, hey, if we all are here to get better and it's so many different people, even if we don't talk, we can all work out in harmony, in peace. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's one of the biggest things. I'll say like, this is big box talk, but I'll say like, even in group fitness, we've all trained together. So like, and we all know what it's like, okay, when we got the class moving around and, you lined up these dumbbells so pretty, especially Scotty. She's not, you line up these dumbbells so pretty. And like, by the time that one round is over, you're like, it is dumbbell city. Dumbbells are laid out like landmines. And, and now, usually it's time. So think about the time it takes for the next person coming to that station to try to look for like, oh, I see a 10, but where's the other 10? And we both all seen it. You got somebody doing dumbbell chest press with a 10 and a 15 because they were running out of time or they didn't even notice, you know what I mean? Because it was scattered.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another important part of it. So those are some things that I like to see. Weights being re-racked, picking up behind yourself. I'm gonna pass it on after I toss this next point out there. But when I worked at Equinox in LA, I noticed a guy. Everybody knows Equinox is famous for eucalyptus towels. So I noticed the guy tossing his towel pretty much in a dirty towel bin. He missed it, and it actually hit the face of the maintenance worker. And one thing that I'll say is that, like, unfortunately, the maintenance people, not just at Equinox specifically, but I just see it around gyms a lot. They don't get the love that they deserve, because like the gym would look like trash if it was not for them. You know what I mean? And their job is not to just pick up after you. It's just to maintain the gym so that you want to come in. You know what I mean? Like, you should respect that and help them to show your appreciation. But like cleaning up behind yourself, that's a big one. And treating the staff like they actually mean something. You know what I mean? I think that's really important, because we all play a role. They definitely play a role. So that's big.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pass it on to Angie next. Wait, or is it
All
Angie
right.
or Scotty? Who's talking next? Who's talking
It's
next?
Angie. It's Angie. You're
All
right.
right, all right,
Me.
just double checking. All right.
So I'm gonna kind of summarize what Prince said, is that gym etiquette, it improves the experience for everyone. Okay. It improves the experience for everyone. So one of my top pick is cleaning, wiping down your sweat off of whatever machine you use. And it has really killed me, because gyms 20 years ago, 10 years ago, never used to do that. And then all of a sudden we're hit with a pandemic, and now everybody wants to clean their gym. It drives me crazy. This is something that should be done from day one.
Mm-hmm.
Day one. Germs existed 30 years ago, guys. They have been around.
Facts.
Okay. So that's the first thing. And number two, this is just a tip. Wash your hands before you leave any gym. All right. Because it is almost impossible to get that gym germless. Okay. Like, wash your hands before you leave, for real. And I'm going to go along with racking the weights, unracking your plates on machines, specifically the leg press, because it takes my energy and my time. I'm looking at the time, and someone has put on 10 45-pound plates on that leg press, and now I got to stand here and take them off. And let me tell you, I look around the gym. I'm like, all right, I'm going to see who it is, because they might get a tap on the shoulder. So that's one. And this goes out to my friend Jeff. He is a riot. He goes up to people and says, how many text messages do you have left? Instead of how many sets do you have left? Don't sit on a machine.
I love that.
How many texts you have left? Don't sit on a machine and look through Instagram, Facebook, text message your friends. Okay. You're there to work. You're not there to text. You can do that on your own time. You're putting in work. And the last one that I have is never talk to someone in the middle of a set if you don't know them. We got headphones on, and I'll talk to you. I'm nice sometimes at the gym. I'm nice. But I'm going to talk to you, but wait till I'm done my set, because we're there to work. We're focused. You can see it in my eyes, my face. I got my headphones on, but just wait till someone's done their set. Just wait. They're not going anywhere.
No, that's a big one. That's a big one, 100%.
That's a big one.
I didn't think about that.
That's a big one. All right, I'm gonna send it to Scotty.
All right, what you got, Scotty?
Ooh, man!
I know we got a lot.
That we were gonna talk about gym etiquette. I just instantly fired me up. Because it's one of those things where, yes, everyone that's a gym goer, has been a gym goer for years, knows pretty much the overall gym etiquette. And if you don't, then you're just kind of being an a-hole. Are we allowed to curse on this?
You are allowed to cuss, because this is not appropriate for children. It doesn't show up on censored YouTubes.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, people are assholes. All right, if they're not following gym etiquette and they've been doing it for years, they just don't have a care. But you get a lot of people that are coming in for the first time and they haven't really done this. And so I can understand some people not having the acquired gym etiquette knowledge, but like you guys both said, it just makes everyone's use of the gym just more enjoyable. And then it's also more presentable. You know what I mean? So it's going to look nice. It's going to be easy to use. So like Prince said earlier, like when people come in and they're kind of like unsure where things are, or like you're not sure where to go, it makes that time in the gym more frustrating than it already might be for somebody. So it's put your stuff away. All right. Put it how you picked it up. All right. It's not that hard. If you could pick it up, you could put it back. All right. The one gym in Jersey I went to, Retro Fitness, there were signs everywhere around the squat racks. If you could pick it up, you could put it back. That's like one of the big things for me. It also like puts you in a good mood when you're in a enjoyable environment. When something's nice, neat, presentable, puts you in a good mood, which is going to put other people in a good mood. And when those people are in a good mood, it's going to circle back, and then you're going to be in a good mood. So it's kind of just a nice little circle that goes around, right? Of everyone being in a good mood. All right.
Right.
So like my experience with box gyms, probably the absolute worst etiquette there's ever been. I've been everywhere from LA Fitness when I was a trainer. My first job was basically to clean up before I had clients. I had to make sure the gym was in order. So I would do a whole lap, put everything away, put the 5s with the 5s, the 10s with the 10s, the 45s with the 45s. And then once I'd be done, I get to the one side to the other, I go back to the beginning, and then it was just, it's like I never did anything. And I was like, are you kidding me?
No wonder
So
you're insane, man.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
Well, Scotty, real quick, I have a point to make, which, okay, people don't realize the gym is our office. Like you like your desk clean, we like our office clean.
Exactly. Things should be put away. So, and then when it comes to more of like group fitness and like studios like that, that has to be clean. Like that has to be in order. You don't want to be walking into a gym and you're just like, where dumbbells and the even worse, because you're coming into a group atmosphere. Everyone's going to be using the equipment, and if it's something's not where it should be, like it's going to make that person's workout even that much harder. Right. And then my big thing, obviously, you guys worked with me at F45. The dumbbells, like the numbers being faced up, being next to each other, having a gap. Like how many times I've seen someone pick up 2 different weights and like, oh, this feels weird. I'm like, yeah, because you have an 18 and a 12. Like, no wonder why it
just
feels
might.
weird. You know what I mean? Like you're overworking one side.
My right arm's really weaker. Why is my right arm really weaker?
Like, I don't understand. It's just, it's like when you're in a group atmosphere like that, you especially like that compared to a box gym, like it's overall experience for the group, not just you. So if you're just being inconsiderate and just throwing shit down and you come back, now it's your problem as well. And now you're going to get frustrated, and then that workout becomes frustrating. I must say that bringing the gym etiquette into your life is very important. All right. It does kind of explain sometimes the person you are. Some people always ask me like, oh my God, I can't imagine what your house looks like. To be honest, I'm not that neat when it comes to being at home. Like I like to put things in order all the time, but sometimes like I'll get home and just like throw my jacket over the couch or like do something like that. So Megan and I got into this thing in the past couple months. It's don't put it down, put it away.
Yes.
Don't put it down, put it away.
Yes.
Man.
Right? So it's put your coat away when you come in the door. Don't put it down, put it away.
And I'm about to write
She'll
down.
do something in the kitchen. She'll make something. Boom. She's like, don't put it down, put it away. Put it in the dishwasher.
Yes, Megan.
You know what I mean?
Girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's training me. She's doing a great job.
Everything has a place. Just put it back. It will save you time and sanity in the long run.
Yep, 100%. So I definitely have to thank Megan for that. Don't put it down, put it away. And then what else did I have? So that's, and then also just like a couple other things. So that's just my biggest gym etiquette. Another ones I'm just going to like touch on. Make sure you always have, be considerate of others. All right. Be considerate of around the people around you. If you're going to the gym and you're wearing a cutoff and you're not wearing deodorant, like, or something, like, if you don't wear deodorant, wear a t-shirt or something. Like, come on. Like that is,
put some juice
I have a
in
very
there,
strong
lemon juice.
nose when it comes to smell. I cannot like bad smells really just turn my mind the wrong way sometimes. It's just like, it really frustrates me. So
I'm like that
be
too, man.
considerate about your body odor. All right.
Hygiene, people, hygiene.
Hygiene. Don't hog equipment, like Prince was, or like Ange was saying, like how many texts you got left. Don't just be sitting on a piece of equipment. And if you're in this, it also depends on how big the gym is. If it's a big gym, then obviously there's going to be multiple ways that you can get your workout in or hit certain movements if someone's currently on it. But like you don't need to do 10 sets, 12 sets sometimes, or you can use something else, or ask someone if they want to work in with you. You know what I mean? I worked out at Gold's Gym in LA, Venice Beach.
Bro.
It's where I saw Arnold, Lou Ferrigno, I saw like 50 Cent, I saw
Yes.
all the big guys there. All of
Fitty,
them.
I admire that man. He is in great shape.
Mm-hmm. But probably one of the sloppiest gyms I've ever seen.
I thought you were going to say he was sloppy.
No. The gym overall, like, don't be wrong.
Don't be getting our podcast blown up, Scotty. All right, we're not talking gossip
We don't need
right here.
podcast beef.
Right. But no, they were fine. Like you would see like Arnold and them, and like they'd be doing the right thing. You know what I mean? But it's everyone else that was kind of just going there and just doing whatever. Right. Personal space. All right. If there's like 10 benches and I'm working on this bench, I don't need you right next to me, you know? Especially like for women, if you're like by yourself in a gym and like you're a woman. Megan was saying this to me earlier. I was like talking about gym etiquette. And she's like, yeah, if there's like a girl, like, don't be weird. Don't be all up in her grill. Don't be like she doesn't probably feel comfortable. So if
I want to talk about that further when you're done, Scotty. When you're done.
I even want to add
Please
something
do.
on. Yeah.
Please do. Don't be obnoxious. Don't. My apartment gym is notorious for this. People come in and they watch a show on their phone with no headphones.
Oh,
and it's just loud. Like I was listening to like the Big Bang Theory the other day while working out because my headphones were dead. I didn't have anything. And I'm like, you gotta be.
Oh man.
Don't be obnoxious. All right. Don't play your music super loud. Don't do anything like that. Just don't be slamming your weights in a group of people like you don't need to be doing that. You know what I mean? It's not CrossFit. Unless you're at CrossFit gym, then you can slam your weights. Perfectly acceptable. It's all about your surroundings. And then last one, don't be obnoxious also with your selfies and your videos. Gold's Gym was notorious for that as well. People come in, they want their content there, and they'd be like walking around like, oh, excuse me. And like, I'm like, bro, I'm working out right now and you're worried about filming. Like you see me film all the time in F45, but I put that phone right on the side, boom, take one quick video, boom, and I'm right back to my workout. Like it doesn't bother anybody.
Right.
So don't be obnoxious with your phone, taking selfies, stuff like that. Like you're at the gym for a reason and work out.
Yep. Scotty, I love your passion for this. You're fired up, man. I love it.
There was one story from LA at Gold's Gym. I did see a girl walk in. I was working at doing I forget what I was doing, pull-ups or whatever. And I was right at the front. The girl comes in, takes off her sweatshirt, puts her backpack down, took like 10, 12 pictures in different like poses or whatever, puts her sweatshirt back on, put her backpack on, and just walked right out the door.
No.
Yo, don't be cheating the game, man, please. Cause like
I was dying. I was like,
yeah.
Yep. Good for you,
like that's another thing. Like, don't be doing that. Like do you, but like don't be misleading the people. You know what I mean? In all honesty, like people think that like people will see people and they think that they don't think that like they don't realize that people see that and then people get this idea that, oh yeah, I don't got to put the work in or this and that. Like just like do what you do, but don't throw salt on the game, man. Respect it for real.
No, just don't lie to people either. Like you're obviously not putting the work in. You know what I mean? Like good for you. Maybe you were born with that body. Maybe you have a great metabolism. Maybe you eat well, but like if you're saying you're just going to the gym and like, who knows? There could be a lot more to it. I don't want to read too much into it. I'm going to stop there. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on.
We're passionate about this, man.
And go back to that.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So I have a couple points. Okay. So here's the best dating advice you'll ever get. Okay. Because I'm into relationships and advice. Okay. Never date anyone from your gym. Okay. Because that is your home and your safe spot. If things go wrong, you just ruined your gym, man. You got to find another one. Okay. So the two guys out there, okay, for real, there are some girls that do go to the gym to meet men. They do. You guys, you've seen it, you know it. Most do not. Okay. Most do not. If you see a girl at the gym and she has on headphones and she is not paying you any mind, you know, she's checking out her glutes, not yours. She's looking at herself in the mirror, her form, not yours. Don't go up to her. Unless you notice she's checking you out, don't go up to her. Save yourself. Okay. Because then every time, because I can speak from experience, now every time I go to the gym and I see you there, I'm like, here we go. You know, so that just disrupted my workout because here I am hiding behind the Smith machine so you don't see me.
It's
okay. So it's just awkward. It creates awkwardness unless you know. Well, let's be real. Some people don't get the hint, right? So maybe they don't know.
You know.
But unless you know, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. And also, I want to remind people to clean your home gyms. Just because it's you still got to wipe that stuff down. You still got to clean your home gym. Okay.
Yeah.
And the shopping cart theory falls in line with the racking your dumbbells and the gym etiquette theory. Like how you do one thing, you do everything. Like, will you do what is easy when no one is watching? Okay. So does this make you a good or bad member of society? Some people take the shopping cart theory really seriously, that you should always put your shopping cart back. And if you don't, it just shows how you are when no one's watching.
Bring it back to the carousel. Damn.
Right. And Jocko actually has a book for kids and a podcast, and Reese listens to them. And Jocko takes it one step further and says, kids, do not lose your pen. You lose your pen or pencil, you can't do well in school. You don't do well in school, and he keeps going all the way to the end of life. And he don't lose your pencil.
I lose my pencil all the time.
Yeah, I just thought about my pencils.
Scotty.
Like, is that why I'm here?
Dang it. All right. And then that's all I'll touch on that. But guys, don't be that guy. It just makes it weird for us. And we're trying to actually reach some goals. I mean, women are just as serious as men when it comes to the gym. Okay. We're all equals when it comes to the gym. It is an equal opportunity place. Okay.
100%.
100%. And, you know, I can say that, number one, because I'm a female and I've been in the industry for over 20 years, and it was a male dominated industry for a long time. And it's really not anymore. Like we're all jiving together.
Yep.
So
don't make it weird.
Yeah. Definitely.
Also bring a towel. Last one.
Yes.
Bring a towel.
Get that drip.
Don't be sweating on everything. Oh my God. Bring a towel.
And know what towel is yours, because I was at the gym one time and a guy picked up someone else's towel and wiped his whole face with it. Man, I'm not laughing.
That would ruin my whole experience. Oh man. Ooh.
We gotta move on.
We do. This could get deep though. Like, but yeah, look, I'm gonna leave that alone.
We'll come back. Don't worry, guys. We'll come back to this at one point.
Oh yeah, because you're talking to us. So real quick, before I actually move on to supplements and products, I actually want to talk about equipment since we are kind of phasing through gym stuff. So let's talk about our favorite pieces of equipment in the gym. And I'll say mine would be the cable machine. All right. It's so you could do a million things on the cable machine. And that is something where I actually, I got to turn the mirror to myself and be like, hey, don't hog this up, man, because I'll do upper body, lower body, core, everything on the cable machine. So if that's you, at least share the other side. You know what I mean? If you can, like even in a big box gym, or, back when I worked at Equinox as a trainer, like if I could do something on one side, so like, my colleague could train his client on the other side, I would do that as well. But I love the cable machine. It's a great product. constant tension, and you can do a lot of things with it. You know what I mean? Outside of that, I'm always a big fan of barbells. Barbell is golden, man. Like what works, dude. Like, and you could do so much with it. It's a beautiful invention. So, thank you to the creator. And man, it's simple, but it hits everything. You just gotta know what you're doing. And I would say last piece of equipment for the gym, it's 2 pieces, would be the foam roller for that self-myofascial release. Don't sleep on that because it is huge. Foam roller is big, and I meet so many people who don't know how to use them or have one, and they just neglect it. And it's just like, dude, you don't even know what you got sitting at your home that's collecting dust. You know what I mean? Foam roller is a huge one. You could even use it for certain workouts if you want to get spicy. And then we got resistance bands. When I didn't have a gym to go to, or I was like, when COVID first hit, I was taking it to the basement. I had my bands, I had a couple dumbbells, but my bands were really what brought me through. I used them for my workouts, and then I use them for assisted stretching, to get that extra force and pull. So those are my 3 favorite pieces of equipment that I like to use in the gym. I just want to, I guess, take a quick pick stop right there since we were talking about the gym. But yeah, what you got, Ange?
Yeah, so considering that I am a bikini competitor and shows are won from the back, baby, I got to pick those booty bands because I love them. I love them. I literally can do hundreds of exercises. I can travel with them. You guys know I spend a lot of time at the beach in the summertime. I pack them. They go with me. I have every tension. I love the fabric ones. I think whoever created the fabric bands, you are genius because they are comfortable and they're quick for clients to get on and off if we're doing a circuit. I love me some booty bands. I love them. And right now, gosh, I'm four months and like a couple weeks away from my first show. Ooh. So I'm doing booty bands, at the end of most workouts. Okay. Doing glutes a lot. So I love them, love them, love them. I can do them anywhere. And then the other piece I got is, okay, I got to second the foam roller. So I'm telling people, use your foam roller daily. Use your foam roller, like while you're watching TV, who knows, like anytime when you first get up, like use the foam roller. Prince is right. You guys don't know the value that you have sitting collecting dust. And I'm going to take it a step further. The foot roller. Okay. Ooh, foot roller is bomb. Okay. I think Easter Bunny or Santa Claus brought Reese one. And yes, there it is. It is golden. I use that all the time, especially for us been doing 3. It the whole time. We're on our feet constantly. Yeah, us 3, we're on our feet constantly. Like that's our job. We are on our feet a lot. I don't know even how many steps like coaching Scotty that we would clock. Like it's amazing.
I'm over 20,000 a day.
Right. So the foot roller is another. But my top, it got to be those booty bands. If you don't have them, you should get them. Okay. But here's the key. You don't get good booty by just owning them. You got to use them.
You got to use them. And the fabric ones are a great option. The other ones roll up like thongs, cut off your circulation. So like, I was put that out there. In the mind of Prince.
Do those fabric ones wash easily? Are you allowed to like machine wash them?
Yes, on delicate, and then let them air dry. Guys, if you're going to the gym, take your own bands. Just get a pair, throw them in your gym bag. Don't share at the gym. Like if they have community booty bands, because the plastic ones you can wipe off. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this is live TV, guys. Live TV, dogs. But bring your own booty bands. They're cheap. Wait for New Year's sales because everything's going to go on sale soon. Everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always have a band in my backpack, and when I always forget, and I go to the airport. And then one time they actually had to search my bag, and they were taking them. They like looked at it. I work out.
I live this, man.
That's right.
Fun story, real quick. We were on our way home from Miami. We were walking into the terminal, about to go through check, and I was getting my stuff out, and Megan was way far ahead of me. And she gets to the one security guard, and I'm looking over and like they say something about my shorts. I heard shorts. I was wearing my shorts. And I walk up and they're like, nothing. I'm like, you guys talking shit? And and then we get through, we start walking, and she was like, I don't want to tell you this, but like all of them were conjugating together and they were like, wow, his legs look really good. I didn't want to say because they would go right to your head. I'm like, yes, let's go.
Those booty bands, Scotty.
Booty bands. All right,
booty bands.
Just gotta get that out there. All right.
Hey, shout out to the short shorts, baby.
You two and your short shorts. And I'm always so cold. I never work out in shorts. I always have leggings, especially when I'm at the gym and there's like benches and stuff. I don't like that. I like to have leggings on. But you two guys, check out their Instagram for shirtless, short workouts. You guys are masters of the videos.
I wear short. I've been wearing sweatpants to the gym. Everyone's like, wow, you look so weird with like pants on.
Man, I've been wearing my short shorts in this 38-degree weather, just with like 3 layers up top. And like, I'll go places, they're like, you're not from around here, huh? And I was just like, I'm from California, man. But I was like, the short shorts, that's my thing, man. It don't feel right.
Since high school till now, my shorts have literally progressively gotten shorter. I went from like below the knees to above the knee to a little bit higher. And then the past like 2 years, I just went full on short shorts.
Make sure you tell all the guys out there that those muscles don't come with the shorts, man. You gotta earn those muscles.
Nope.
Yeah, bro.
Thigh huggers.
Put them on when you're ready.
Yep.
All right. So my piece of equipment, definitely am seconding the barbell. If you want some real good strength movements, all right, you got your bench, you got your deadlifts, you got your squats. That's where you can get some real power from. If that's what you're looking
press.
For, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Military press, shoulder press, incline press, bent over rows. You can add a lot of weight, very short movements. All right. And then you're just hitting those big muscle groups. All right. If you want to get strong and you want to see some serious results, definitely find yourself a barbell, get a gym that has a barbell. Not saying you can't do that without a barbell, but it's just so simple. It's easy. You know what I mean? It's perfect for it. And then obviously I will also, I'm going to second the foam roller. I will also add in the massage gun. Just a little science behind the foam roller, why it's so important, is basically like the pressure from the foam roller is going to help send signals to the muscles to allow them to lengthen. So a lot of times you could do it before your workout and after your workout. If you're doing it before your workout, make sure you keep it short because you don't want to lengthen them too much because then they'll be too relaxed and then you won't be able to go through your workout sufficiently. And then basically it's also to break up, it's also to prevent adhesions, which you guys would normally know it as knots. So basically if your muscle fibers, and the layers of muscles are stuck together for too long in one spot, it creates that adhesion, right? Because collagen builds up. And that's going to cause those knotting to happen. And then the foam rolling is going to help add heat, add friction, send those signals to let those muscles release. And then from those knots that you can possibly get, that's where it's going to prevent you from contracting your muscles because go a little bit more in depth. The way your muscles contract is there's like sheaths and they run across each other and they grab on and pull. And if they're stuck, there's no movement. All right. And that's why you get that knot. And that's why it's so painful because now it's just pulling and there's no movement. All right. That's why foam rollers are very important, especially for after your workouts, hitting those muscles to help bring them back to their resting state. Sorry. Went real nerdy right there, but I feel like I had to hit that.
Love it.
Yeah, man, throw that science in, man. Throw that science in there.
Increases range of motion, increases your blood flow, which is going to help your muscles recover quicker. It's just overall, like every gym should have it. Every home should have it. You should be doing it every day, off days, on days, doesn't matter. That's what I got for equipment.
All right, cool. All good stuff. I'm a firm believer in everything that y'all have mentioned. Booty bands as well.
Just be the time clock over here. We're saying we only got about 8-9 minutes left. So
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and talk
FYI.
about these. Let's talk about these supplements, man, and then all that good stuff. So first thing I want to say before I even talk about supplements is you cannot out supplement a bad diet or outwork a bad diet or nutritional habits. All right,
Word.
man, and that's a whole nother podcast, but like 100% can't do that. All right,
Truth.
but that said,
Mhm.
supplements can help and enhance. They do play a nice role. They do make certain things more convenient, like protein intake, having extra energy, getting certain things into the body that will increase performance, recovery, all that good stuff. And there's a lot of them out there. And I mean, I think, Angie's got over 20 years in the game. Scotty's got skin in the game, myself as well. And I've tried a lot of different stuff. I'm just going to talk about a few products that I use really quick. First one that I use is Betancourt L-carnitine. And this one is like, carnitine is always put out there as an amino acid that can help you burn fat. I will say that like fat doesn't just fall off. You got to do what you got to do outside of using that supplement. But this specific brand has a really good carnitine that like it increases the thermogenics in the body. Like literally when I take it, I'm sweating. I've like taken this stuff and had boatloads of energy, unlike no other type of like pre-workout. And it's not even put on the shelf as a pre-workout, but I would definitely advise using it before a workout. But it's Betancourt L-carnitine, so that's really good. What I use for my protein, I love Quest bars. They give me more bang for my buck. My calories are my buck. I treat that protein like that bang. All right. So, you get about 20 grams of protein for 200 to maybe 220 calories. All right. That's amazing. Nice little fiber content in there as well. They're really good. And then for my protein powder, a really clean one that I love to use is Sun Warrior. All right. Can't go wrong with this one. If y'all are in Maryland, Pure Raw Juice uses it in their smoothies. Fire. So like Sun Warrior is it's really good. My wife discovered it, put me onto it, and that's my go-to. Vanilla, chocolate. I haven't tried any of the other flavors, but you could definitely get those two in. But yeah, those are the supplements that I do like. I don't want to spend too much time talking about stuff that I don't like. Obviously, like if you're going to buy supplements, go to a real store like Vitamin Shop or, a website like First Form. Scotty is, a big enthusiast about them. And he's let me try a couple of things and they got some good stuff as well. But go to the right spot. There you go. Represent, baby.
Yeah.
Go to the right spot if you're going to be getting supplements, man. But yeah, that's my take on that. I got a lot more to put out there, but I want to, pass the mic. So let's see what you got, Angie.
Okay. So the supplements that I use, creatine, First Form, okay,
Definitely.
and I do use L-carnitine pre-workout. But I'm going to talk about some fitness products that I love, and one that people are asking me to review. So the first one that people are asking me to review and this might get us in trouble. This one. No Bull shoes.
Ooh.
Okay. Here it goes. I am not a CrossFit shoe athlete. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love the look of them. They're beautiful. I'm not a CrossFit athlete, though I do love CrossFit. I love the No Bulls for lifting. I love the flat. I love the flat sole. I love the support. I love the look. I think they're great for lifting. I got the runners because I wanted to be able to do some, Scotty, you're failing me on this. Do not get the runners for No Bull if you're going to run. Yep. Okay. I literally was just doing some track workouts in them, and I'm not a fan. I'm a long-time runner. I've done long distance. I've done the trail, and I would not use them personally. And people have been asking me, and I gave them about 4 months. Okay. They're not holding together the best. All right. But I do love them for lifting. So they're a great lifting shoe. Okay. And they might be great runners for somebody else, but for me, they just didn't work for me. I will be going back to my Brooks when it comes to running. Okay. What I do love is I don't want you guys to sleep on the wireless aftershock titanium headphones. So these headphones are for the person that doesn't want something in their ear canal. It actually works with bone conduction. So they sit right outside of my bone right here, and the vibration allows me to perceive sound. Okay. So my ear canal is open, which as someone who's at the track, I'm running, not saying I'm in the woods by myself, but sometimes I'm walking or, I'm always aware of my surroundings. However, this allows me to hear what's happening around me because it sits on my bone and not in my ear. I know everybody's into the JBLs and the AirPods and whatnot, but don't sleep on these because this is great. And they have a lifetime warranty. I got a brand new pair because I had a rip in mine. They sent me a brand new pair for free.
You couldn't tell me this like 2 months ago when I bought my brand new Beats.
Luckily,
Aftershocks. They have a ton of different ones. Aftershock headphones.
Cool. Luckily, I got these, and I got options, so I might have to cop those. You might have just sold those to me.
They're awesome. Oh, yeah. That's what I got, Scotty.
All right, run it, Scotty.
So I am going to go with supplement. All right, superfood powder by First Form, obviously. It's called OptiGreens 50. All right, I think this is next to protein. I think is one of the most important supplements if you are not getting a full wide variety diet of everything that you're supposed to be getting, like especially vegetables. All right, because basically it's immune supporting greens powder. It has over 50 gluten-free alkaline ingredients to support your immune system. So basically, it's basically like shoving a bunch of different vegetables and fruits all together. All right, it's got probiotics in it. It's got botanical superfoods, phytonutrients, and digestive enzymes. So basically, you got to think about your immune system. 80% of your immune system comes from your stomach, right? If you have an unhealthy gut, you are going to feel sick. You are going to feel bloated, all right? The reason you feel bloated is because your stomach isn't fully digesting your food. That's where the digestive enzymes come in to help break down that food more. That's where all the vegetables come in, all right? Yes, you could be eating spinach and kale every day, but what about all the other vegetables? Asparagus, spirulina, like all those other vegetables that have all other nutrients in it. Like protein and kale doesn't have everything. There are superfoods, yes, but they don't have everything you need. So that's why if you know you're not getting that well-balanced diet throughout the week, it is super important to supplement yourself with a greens. I take this every day. I don't get gassy. I don't feel bloated. I have more energy. It also has a glycemic blend in it. So basically it helps when you, the glycemic index of the food that you intake, it helps to spread them out. So you have consistent energy rather than ups and downs. You know what I mean? Like you get like spikes when you have certain foods that have a certain like glycemic index. They'll give you those like little bursts of energy, and then you'll kind of feel sluggish because then it drops. This kind of balances it out throughout the day. So now you're getting that consistent energy and you're feeling more focused. You're feeling less bloated. You're feeling healthier, and you just go throughout your day better. That's what I got.
Hey,
Boom. I love
if you guys
that.
want to check it out, you guys can hit up my profile on Instagram, click on the link, my link tree, and you'll find the link to bring you to those greens, OptiGreens 50.
Yeah, I have to second that, Scotty. Guys, if you're looking for any supplement to add into the new year, if you're going to be, up in your game, definitely check out the greens. I do greens daily. It's a game changer. So hit up Scotty because it is a game changer for real.
I third that, all of that.
Yeah.
So y'all both sold me on some good products, but I've already believed in First Form for sure, and just like what greens can do for you. I mean, it's pretty much it's you got your multivitamin right there as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, good stuff, man. All right, y'all. Well, before we head out, we're gonna talk about the song of the day. We'll be working out to this week. Last thing I just want to toss on there is to stay tuned for episode 5 because we are gonna be combing through fad diets, talking about the many ways of nutrition and nutritional myths. So you don't want to miss that episode, just putting that out there. But what I'm working out to this week, man, is Nas, Hate Me Now. Oh my gosh. That song,
Stop it!
Dude,
I
that's
no
almost
way.
picked that one. I didn't pick it, but I almost did.
You did?
That's
what?
Great.
Man, that song puts me in like freaking gladiator mode. All right, Nas, Hate Me Now. All right, it's, oh my gosh, you just want to beat your chest to it. It's good. It's good. That's what I'm working out to this week. What about you, Angie?
All right,
Other
so
than
I'm
that.
gonna piggyback that. So Nas, okay, so this is gonna get us some flack here. So this is just my opinion. Nas, Lil Wayne, Eminem, some of the great lyricists of all time, of all time. That's my opinion. My opinion. Okay, but I'm going with Mirror, Lil Wayne, and Bruno Mars. Boom.
Yes.
All
Because
right, there you
this,
go.
guys, that song will remind you that it's all up to you. It's you against you, baby. No one else. No one's going to save you. You better dig deep.
Love it.
Just like
Love
that.
it. I love that song too.
What you got, music man?
I'm gonna go with the rock route this time, and I'm gonna go with Linkin Park. All right, R.I.P. Chester, and we're gonna go One Step Closer.
Ooh,
Because sometimes, like when you're in that gym and you're by yourself, you just need that little fire. I could start my workout with this and listen to anything else afterwards, but just like it just fires me up. Because One Step Closer, about to break, especially if you don't put your shit away. Just saying.
Don't make him go off now.
Yes,
Hey.
I am loving our song picks this week, guys. Yes, I feel
yeah.
like we're vibing. We are vibing in our song picks. I gotta throw you guys off next week with something, but here's the thing: I'm gonna come up with songs that were out before you guys were even born.
Oh,
Hey, I'm a big classic rock guy. Just wait, I haven't even broken in some of my good ones.
Yeah,
Scotty,
you don't want me.
I don't
I'm
want to
an old
hear.
soul.
I don't want to hear what your
soul.
classic rock is because I was probably in high school. Like, I don't want to hear it.
Thanks. You got an unfair
I'm
advantage,
AC/DC,
Ange.
Led Zeppelin all day. Motley Crue.
You got an unfair advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I am named after the Rolling Stone song Angie. So.
All right. Hey, well, I like it all. Definitely.
I'll just call it rock. I won't call it classic.
Okay. Yeah. That makes it sound kind of ancient. Don't be throwing any shade, man. Hey, if y'all don't have these songs added to your playlist, go ahead and add them. If you didn't get the songs from last episode or one before that, add those too. It's all good vibes, good music. I'm gonna leave y'all with some wise words. And this is something that's been on my heart lately. And it's just be you. Be you. Like, always be willing to change, but do not extract the true essence of who you are to please others. I'm sure that like we all have huge whys, and that we're doing something for someone or someone else, or like someone else or a large group of people, but don't forget to do it for yourselves. At the end of the day, we can't forget to live for ourselves. I just feel like when no one is gonna live your life for you. All right, you gotta live with those consequences and those and the beauty of that. All right, but also no one is gonna lay it down and die for you when it's that time either. So just marinate on that. Be you. Like, always be willing to change, but don't water yourself down for other people, because at the end of the day, like, you are who you sit with at night. You are who you sit with at the end. So that's been on my heart, and I was like, you know what, man, I want to give it to them, and I hope that y'all can gain something from that. Outside of that, man, we rocking out to these tunes. We coming up with episode 5 next week. Y'all can find me at Train Like Prince on all platforms. Scotty, where can they find you, man? The caffeine is hitting.
You can find both me and the Printe, 3 dope individuals on Instagram, and then you can find myself at Sky the Body on Instagram as well.
Sweet. And where you at?
All right, so got to add another song. I Ain't Your Mama. So clean up your equipment, okay? In the words of J-Lo. But you can find me at Ange Fit on Instagram. And don't forget our YouTube channel, Elevate the World Podcast. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you love. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about.
Right. Yeah.
Feedback, y'all. Feedback.
Please.
Feedback.
And share. All right, y'all. Well, that is our time. Thank y'all for chiming in, and we will see y'all next week for another episode of Elevate the World. Peace.
Deuces, world.
See ya.